But here I am not knowing that I need a license to do YouTube. Did you know this? Did you guys know this? Please comment whether or not you knew that you need a license to do YouTube. In this video, I will show you my process for obtaining a YouTube license. This should prove useful to content creators that want to maintain their channel compliance. Did you know that you need a YouTube license in order to properly use the platform the way that it's intended to be used? I had no idea. You never see content creators talking about this. You never see it mentioned anywhere. You know, content creators are not... I've never seen them talk about their YouTube license, so it was a surprise to me. And either you've got all these content creators, you know, they all have their license and they just never talk about it because, I don't know, maybe it's like boring administrative stuff or whatever. Or you have all these people going around making content without their license, which I assume is like illegal or against the terms of service. I don't know, but I feel like this should be alarming that you actually need to have a YouTube license to make content on the platform, you know, the right way. I mean, I just found out about this, which is kind of embarrassing, you know? I've been planning on doing a YouTube channel for a while now, and I come from film and television, well, really reality TV. So, you know, I'm used to doing things above board and professionally and just making sure things are done the right way. You know, because when you want to make a movie or a TV show the right way, you need all sorts of things like certificate of insurance, you need permits, releases for the locations, appearance releases for anyone that appears on camera, licensed music, I mean all sorts of stuff. Ideally, you would have like a medic on set. I have a medic on set right now. He's on the toilet, but we're paying him $300 a day when I make these videos just to be around and make sure I'm doing it safely here at my desk. So, you know, it's a little embarrassing that, you know, here I am, I come from a world where it's my job to make sure I'm doing things the right way, doing things through proper channels, have all my paperwork in order and all that stuff. But here I am not knowing that I need a license to do YouTube. Did you know this? Did you guys know this? Please comment whether or not you knew that you need a license to do YouTube. I didn't discover this through research, by the way. No, the way that I found out was I went into a gas station. I was on my way up to Chicago. I think I stopped in Missouri or something. It was a big travel stop. They had, you know, one of those places that sells like cowboy hats and knickknacks and home decor. And there was a Dunkin' Donuts. It seemed like it was run by Indians or Bengals or Nepalese. Not that that's relevant, but anyway, I go into this gas station and yeah, they've got this big rack of YouTube licenses for sale. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? A YouTube license? I didn't know you needed one. Luckily, they were only $5 and it was super easy to get, you know? So now I've got my YouTube license and yeah, I'm ready to do my show. I'm ready to do my show the right way with my YouTube license. This is probably the best day of my life, really. So now that I've got my YouTube license, you know, when people ask me what I do, because that's a thing, you know how people go like, so, what do you do? Now I can tell them, I can say, I am a licensed YouTuber, bitch. Which, you know, whenever you tell people, if I were to tell someone, oh, I'm a YouTuber, you know, that sounds kind of stupid, especially when I used to tell them, you know, I work in reality television. To go from reality television to YouTube, it sounds like a mistake, you know, but to go from that to licensed YouTuber, it sounds like I know what I'm doing, right? It sounds like I have my shit together when I can come to them and I can say, I am a licensed YouTuber. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm still doing reality TV. This isn't like a career change or anything. It's just, you know, it's a hobby. It's something to keep me busy, a nice creative outlet, right? But it's nice to be able to tell people, I have my YouTube license. I'm a licensed YouTuber. I mean, how cool is that? I can't stop showing the thing off. Whenever I go to like a bar or something, you know, somebody asks me for my ID, I'll hand them the YouTube license and I'll play it off like I did it on accident, you know. I'll be like, oops, you weren't supposed to see that. I'm sorry, those are my work credentials. Or, you know, I'll get pulled over by the police and I'll hand them the YouTube license. It's like a get out of jail free card. I'll hand over the YouTube license and they'll be like, you know what, you're free to go. Just try to be a little safer. You know, well, I'm letting you off with a warning because they know I've got important things to go do. I can't be held up at a traffic stop. I've got important YouTube videos to make. I'm a licensed YouTuber. So, you know, it's really come in handy, and I really just, I like having the thing, you know? So, do you want to see it? Do you want to see the YouTube license? There's my YouTube license, and it's funny, you know, it says I'm 5'5", 125 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. I'm born in 1994. My name is Justin Bieber, of course. You know, it's got some fun facts on the back about me, you know. Started career out on YouTube. First kiss, age 13. Favorite colors are blue and purple. I mean, it's great. Oh shit, it actually says it expired in March of 2015. That was 9 years ago, guys. So you have to wonder how long these things have been sitting on that rack. You know, how long have they been holding on to these things? Because you know, they were right next to the McLovin IDs, by the way. So, that's from like 2009, right? They probably got these things, you would hope, 2009, 2010 at the latest. And, you know, nobody ever bought them all, and they can't accept that nobody's gonna buy these things. Who's gonna buy this, right? They can't accept it. They can't part with the $40. They probably spent like $40 on them, and they can't just throw them away. So they've been sitting on this rack forever, and they can't accept nobody's gonna buy them. They can't go through the effort of moving them, putting something else there. They're like, no, we spent our $40 on these YouTube licenses. We're gonna keep them on that fucking shelf until somebody buys them all and we get our money back. It's crazy. It's crazy to do that. I mean, really, they expired in 2015, right? They should have thrown them away then. The licenses are no fucking good. But they're holding on. They're holding on to the hope that I guess someone like me will come along and be like, oh, I guess I need my YouTube license if I'm gonna do a show. Or, you know, someone like me, you gotta be messed up in the head, kinda, to think that this is funny, you know, and worth making a video over, but here I am. So maybe a couple more people like me will come along and take these licenses off their hands, but for now, I mean, it's been at least 10 years, probably 15, that they've had these licenses probably on the same rack in the same place, just sitting there. I can't imagine that they're going through these and selling them off and having to restock on the YouTube licenses, especially the ones that say they expired in 2015, right? So yeah, I'm doing a YouTube show. I've got a few different kinds of things in the works, you know.
You're in my shop. I'm in your shop. Let's go to your shop, man.
I figured, you know, I'm going and working on these shows, and it consumes me rolling. So I figured I'd start small, start with something that's kind of low time commitment. So anyway, yeah, for now we're talking about music, because I love music. I love telling stories. I've been to like hundreds of concerts, and one of my favorite things to do is tell stories about all the concerts I've been to, all the awesome artists that I've seen, the funny things that have happened. And you know, I'm into like a wide range of artists. I've seen a lot of different acts, you know, from like Tyler the Creator to GZA to The Who and Blue Oyster Cult and like Adventure Club and Blondish and Sanguisuga Bog and Slayer and Cannibal Corpse and, you know, all kinds of different stuff. And I just, you know, I want to tell you all about it. Now, it's not a music channel in the sense that I'm going to be like reviewing albums or rating albums too much. You know, I don't really care about, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this album is a 6 or this is a solid 9, or, you know, I'm not really interested in trying to like make objective observations about music, you know? I don't really, in this modern age, I don't really see the point of that content when you can just stream an album. You know, why would you go and watch a video of someone telling you about it when in the same amount of time you can just go listen to it and form your own opinion? Yeah, I mean, I guess I get why people do that. They want to feel like they're part of a community that has like the right opinions about things, you know? They want to be a part of this inside group that's like, "Oh, you liked that album? Well, you know, I thought it was kind of mid. It was like a solid 5 out of 10, you know, because I saw the Fantano video about it, you know, which, you know, more power to them. But that's not really what we're doing. We're not going to be making video essays where we're reading off of the Wikipedia page about the band. You know, there's already enough people doing that. No, this is more like story time, music story time. It's me talking about the bands that I love and why I love them and what it was like to see them. And, you know, hopefully you find that entertaining, maybe informative. It kind of puts you in the shoes of someone who's been to their shows and tells you, you know, what it's like to see them live and what it feels like to listen to them and what it, you know, that kind of subjective experience. And yeah, maybe it will inform you of whether that might be the kind of thing you want to do, you know, go to see this band or that band. I guess now's the time where if you haven't already, it's a good time to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, especially if you're interested in the direction that it's going to go in, and yeah, comment your thoughts. Let me know some bands you'd like to hear me talk about. Let me know your thoughts on the YouTube license. Let me know, I guess anything really. And also, the first video is already up. You can click on it now if you're curious about what the channel's going to be like, what this show is about. You can get a sense of it right now by clicking on the video. It's up.